everybody, podcast time. We're calling them the 90-day interns now. After internships ended this summer, there were a few of them that we were just like, man, we want to keep you on a little longer and just learn a little more about you and train you a little more, teach you a little more. And so this crew has, I guess they're another 30 days in after that. Got about 60 days left in the 90-day internship. And so I was like, man, after the last podcast we did together, I feel like we needed a follow-up so that people could hear from y'all rather than y'all just peppering me with questions. So let's start here with the elephant in the room. That somehow, through an internship process, Jackson, who is all the way from Idaho, 7 driving days away. How long did it take you to get here? 5 driving days away. 8 to 10 hour driving shifts. To get here, somehow drove all the way here to find a girl from Aynor, South Carolina, and start courting each other. What is happening here?
I don't know.
That's not what I thought you meant by elephant in the room.
The elephant in the
Not where I
room
thought you were going.
is a boy from Idaho and a little girl from Aynor somehow caught eyes with each other. Did y'all know this was a thing like day one, or was this like, oh, hey, weeks in, you're like, man, this girl is awesome? Like, what was your thoughts?
No, it happened pretty quick. So.
Literally.
Yeah.
Honestly, very quickly.
And it's like, please change the subject. What is happening right now?
I was just caught off guard.
Samuel's serving with Pastor Simeon.
Yes, sir.
And you started playing keys early. Like 5 years old, you started playing keys. All things music, all things worship. Got a lot of other giftings as well. You help out a lot on campuses, doing different things. You're crushing that role. Jackson just launched Tweens this week. He's been painting today. That's why his finger got paint on him. But just launched Tweens this week, 4th and 5th graders. I heard it went great. Anna serving in our preschool, leading in kids ministry. Gavin serving all things techie, production, online. And so just to get you caught up of who they are and where they're at. So let's talk ministry. Is ministry hard?
Yes. Yeah, it is still hard, I would say.
When we did y'all's exit interviews, it was like, all right, so tell me how the summer went. And y'all, everybody was like, ministry is so hard.
It is. Yeah. No.
What makes it hard? What makes ministry hard? Okay, let's start there. What makes ministry hard?
I would say for me right now, just like learning all the technical stuff, it's challenging. There's like so much to do, whether it's like lighting or sound or pro presenter or like the streaming and editing. It's a lot to take in all at once.
For sure.
Yeah.
Anna, what makes ministry hard?
I mean, I'm dealing with kids every day, and kids don't like to listen. And sometimes it's like, why am I even doing this?
No doubt.
But, I mean, I'm glad I'm doing it.
No
I know
doubt.
I'm doing it for a reason.
Yeah.
And as much as sometimes I want to drop kick a child, I'm glad.
Don't do it, Anna. Don't drop kick a
She
child.
meant that as a joke, but that was not.
I'm not gonna drop kick a child. But I'm glad I'm able to impact their
Yeah,
lives.
for sure. Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the spiritual weight kind of that comes with working in ministry, and I definitely feel that, now that launching Tweens and also launching the Aynor youth group, small group, I can kind of feel the weight of that. That's the hardest part for me, going into not only a new area ministry for me, but for Palmetto Pointe Church.
Yeah, for sure.
Going into something we haven't ventured into yet.
Yeah, all eyes are on you. Everybody's expecting things from you, and there's definitely a weight attached to it, man. Spiritual weight that you can't even explain.
Yeah, feel that, but I'm loving it.
Good.
I'm really excited to see where both those things go. So.
Samuel.
Getting thrown into the leadership role pretty quick. Never saw myself as a leader, but over these past couple months, I've definitely grown into being more of a leader, learning how to be a leader. I tell a lot of people that Sundays start on Monday.
Yeah.
They start months before. You're always doing something here. You're never stopped.
Yeah, one of the guys came from the worship team last week, and he was here. I don't know what he was doing. I'm not sure who he was hanging out with, but I walked past him at one point, and he was like, "Wow, bro, y'all are so busy around here." And I'm like, "Yeah, we are so busy around here. You are correct. I don't know if people don't think we're busy or not, but yeah, we are definitely so busy around here. So busy, right?
Okay.
All right, what's the dumbest thing you've done since being here? Okay, Jackson is our resident baby giraffe. He's made some mistakes.
Where do you want me to start? You want me to start with every single time I've pressure washed, falling off the ladder, breaking the golf cart windshield,
Table, the desk, yeah. Or something else. What was the other thing?
Probably wasn't important.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I think it'd be better if we forgot it. I don't know.
Better for you, at least.
Oh, what about you, Gavin? What's the dumbest thing you've done?
Dumbest thing I've done, I would say when we were unpacking the golf tournament stuff, I put a I don't even know what it was. I think it was grape juice or something. I flipped it up here, and one of them fell out and actually flipped over the counter in the kitchen.
Nice.
I think that's it.
Made a mess, or you had to clean it up?
No, it didn't open or anything. It just flew over and made a loud noise when it hit the
Jackson need to show you how to make a mess. Jackson can show you how to make a mess.
I'm on a hot streak right now. So. But we painted in Socastee today, and it went smooth.
Does it look amazing?
It looks really good.
Good.
So,
cool.
Yeah.
Good. Anna?
Hopefully that breaks my streak.
I'm trying to think of something. I can't think of a specific thing that I feel like I've done. Come back to me, maybe.
Okay. Samuel?
I'm not gonna let Jackson take all the blame for the ladder. I was with him. Probably the dumbest thing we've done.
We got this brand new outside. It's for the outside. It's our logo. It's beautiful. It is so sharp, man. It is gorgeous. And were y'all getting down wasp nests?
Yeah, we were knocking down the wasp nest that's on the big arch out front.
And they, being interns, they I guess had a ladder propped up one way, and it was not the safest in the world, and then swiping, and then I guess a wasp was trying to attack you or something.
Yeah, well, I knocked the nest down on the very top, and all of the wasps and the nest started falling right towards Sam, who was standing on the bottom step. So he takes off running, and I take 2 steps down, and the ladder goes... Yeah, and it fell, and it hit the statue out there. So, yeah, definitely a fun time, I guess.
So they came, and they were like, okay, here goes our 2 options to fix it. And we're like, Jackson!
Sorry. I'm sorry. You just got to, lock me in a closet for a little while and don't let me leave. And...
This morning at prayer, we do staff prayer. This morning at prayer, he's got his drink tilted up on the side, and he did something, all of a sudden knocks his drink over. We're like, Jackson!
Yeah, I gotta...
You're not, you're an athlete. You're a baseball player. Are you typically clumsy in your life?
No, this is new, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Is he clumsy hanging out with you? Maybe it's you. Maybe,
not really.
Maybe.
I think he's not normally clumsy.
I'm blaming on her then if I can. Yeah, okay.
Maybe it's her. Maybe she creates butterflies and makes you clumsy.
Yeah, I get real nervous.
Every single time, I'm nowhere near him when these things happen. He's like, guess what? I almost died.
That's true. That's true. That is true. It'd be different if it was 2 of you together and,
He's like, oh yeah, I fell off a ladder. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Don't blame me.
Bro.
Yeah.
It's the way to ministry.
That's what's clouding my mind, I guess.
What's the most impactful moment here for you? Spiritually, emotionally, physically, the most impactful moment where you're like, man, that was so cool to be able to be a part of that moment. Whatever it was. It could be a personal, easy conversation behind the scenes, or it could be something, a service that you were a part of, or whatever. What's the most impactful moment?
From, throughout the internship?
Yeah.
I would say going to Aynor, fixing up the Aynor house or ripping down the walls and floorboards. I think that was the most impactful.
Love it.
thing.
Super cool. Who else got one?
I think overall, just getting thrown into kind of a leadership position in the youth group and just, getting to know the kids in the youth group and building a connection with them and just seeing their lives and the impact that can be made in their lives, just overall that it's amazing.
Love it.
I talked about this on a devotional I did a couple weeks ago. I cut hair on the side. I'm a barber.
Yeah.
We went to New Directions, maybe like second, third month into the
Yeah.
internship, and I cut a guy's hair and everything. He was like seventh in line. Didn't think he was gonna get a haircut. Ended up talking to him during the haircut process. Didn't really mention too much about my faith and stuff, but I mentioned something at the end. And finished the haircut, he was emotional, hasn't got a haircut in a while, homeless dude and stuff. And then on Monday when I came back in, Samantha told me that he went to church for the first time. So that's probably the
That's
most
awesome, man.
impactful thing that I
Super
feel
cool.
like, not that I've done, but,
Sure.
God used me for.
Absolutely. You've been a part of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anna.
I was also gonna say the Aynor house.
Yeah.
Like that ministry's hard, but whenever like you're like doing like hard like labor kind of stuff like that, like really puts things in perspective.
Mhm.
On like these are things that you just gotta do in ministry, things that most people wouldn't think about. It just really made me think about ministry differently.
And you've seen your dad do these things, so it's not like I know one of the interns slipped up and made a stupid comment, which we had to have a conversation about like, oh, y'all just throwing all this busy work on us. You've watched your dad do, me and him 10 years ago, we'd have been the one in the house ripping out the floors. 5 years ago, we were in the house ripping out the floors. That's what you've seen your whole life. And so to be there in those moments, you're like, yeah, this is ministry. Ministry is painting Socastee that, guess what? 50% of the people will walk in on Sunday and never notice. But y'all spent the entire day there trying to make it look beautiful so that whenever they walk somebody will go, they cared about this facility. You spent all day long serving, working, cleaning, doing whatever, and oftentimes people will never know. They'll never see it. And yet understanding the reason we're doing it is because it's not for people, it's for him. We're doing our best to serve him and honor him in everything that we do. You talked about, a couple of you have said, being thrown into the fire, thrown in to a role. That was on purpose. It's one of the things we said whenever y'all came back to this 90-day process is, okay, let's throw them into the fire. Let's actually see, what they got. Let's figure this out to see what happens over the next 90 days. So you have been thrown into the fire. So let's talk about the role in which you serve in, and let's talk about the challenges of not just challenges of not wanting to drop kick a kid, but the challenges of leading in a role in which you are positioned in right now. Okay, leadership challenges. What are some of those things? Who wants to start?
Yeah, so for me, it's a little bit different than theirs.
Sure.
The fact that I am heading up, leading, groups of kids and, specific ministries. Oh wow, I just lost my train of thought.
Ka-chow!
Ka-chow. What was the question?
Oh, our baby giraffe, our resident baby giraffe. Caleb's so happy that you took this role from him.
Yeah, you're welcome, Caleb.
Anybody else want to go while Jackson regains his thoughts?
It was a good thought before I went away.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Challenge of this leadership role that you've been thrown into. What's the leadership struggle that you're in?
I guess so. I'm working with Pastor Simeon. I'm definitely getting challenged a lot, learning chord progressions and number system. Never learned that. Never thought I was gonna ever learn it. Being in a leadership role like that. Also, I've been conversations, meetings here and there, having difficult conversations with people.
Tough,
as a leader is not easy.
Tough.
You probably had conversations you didn't want to have to talk about it, but
Today.
it has to be done.
Today. Has to be done.
All right, I'm
Oh,
ready.
you ready?
I'm
Ready.
ready.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's got
it came
it,
back.
son.
It was the word challenge that made it come back. But yeah. So just starting these things from scratch
Yeah.
and having to, build a team and make all this stuff happen. I've had a lot of support from Pastor Carson. He's been
Amazing.
He's amazing. He's been really, really helpful. But just it's hard, making stuff happen. So.
There's no plan. There's no blueprint. You're starting things from
Mhm.
scratch.
Yeah.
So there's no like, here, follow this plan and you'll be successful.
Yeah.
It's just
Yes.
no. Let's figure out the plan.
Mm-hmm.
How about you two? Anything?
Most challenging.
With leadership, when it comes
Leadership
to the
thing.
leadership.
I don't think going.
I don't know, like leadership wise, but like I think just my individual tasks are kind of just yeah, I don't know. I would say like whether it's the programming the lights, that's pretty challenging for me, but
No doubt.
I just
But
don't
I
know.
heard you're crushing it.
Yeah. I guess. I guess so.
How about you, Anna?
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
know.
it's like the most challenging part with leadership.
Sure.
Is that the question?
Yeah.
I feel like I struggle with that a lot just because I feel like I'm not very good at taking charge of situations at all. I'm always afraid I'm going to overstep like someone else's thing
Mm-hmm.
or like that I'm going to just say the wrong thing in general.
For sure.
So I've never been very good at leading, but I feel like through this I have been getting better. I feel like especially with like Miss Haley's help, I feel like I've definitely been getting better
Love
with
it.
that.
Awesome. What's your favorite football team?
Detroit Lions.
Let's go Lions.
Yeah, it was a rough weekend.
Rough weekend.
Yeah.
Green Bay whooped them. Depending on when this comes out. By the time this comes out, they may be 1-1 or 2-1, but right now they got whooped week 1.
Yeah. So hopefully they're 2-1 by the time this.
You a
comes
football
out.
fan?
I am.
Who's
Yes.
your team?
Chicago Bears.
Football
I know
fan?
nothing.
Carolina Panthers. Football
Yep.
fan?
Yes, sir. Patriots.
Taking my days.
Patriots.
Boston.
And his dad's a Panthers fan, so
Yep, I guess that's my team then.
at least Panthers, Lions. You got the light blue kind of thing going, so
There you go.
y'all can
Yeah.
you can wear team colors and still feel like you're fitting in with his family.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
And they got Hunter Renfro now. Socastee,
The Lions did?
No,
Oh,
the Panthers.
Panthers,
The
yeah,
Panthers.
Panthers did, yeah. I saw they cut him, but then they brought him back, signed him again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he played Sunday, so.
Did he play Sunday?
Mhm.
That's awesome. What else? What else do the people need to know about internships or about ministry or about life in ministry? What is it that like this is your chance to tell people who are serving in the church or people who are back home in Idaho listening to what you're doing? What is it that you want people to know about ministry or about life in ministry?
So obviously ministry is hard, right? But it is so rewarding, and God isn't going to call somebody in to ministry if, doesn't have a big plan,
Amen.
So I would just say, especially for anybody that is maybe thinking about doing the internship specifically next summer, just do it.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's amazing. I've already told a couple of people that do the internship next
That's
summer.
awesome.
It's amazing, So that's
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I just want to let people know that Palmetto Pointe Church, they're doing something amazing. They're investing in young people, which not a lot of churches do. So I appreciate
Amen.
you doing that for us. I've learned so much. I didn't think it was ever possible to, work in church or be involved in church as much as I am. I'm here more than I am my own house. I don't
And always with a smile on.
I don't like leaving here. I feel fulfilled when I'm doing whatever I'm doing here.
Yeah.
It's a blessing if I'm, working with music, doing ministry tasks, even cleaning toilets and stuff like that. No matter what, I'm happy because I know at the end of the day I'm making a difference in somebody's eternity.
Amen.
And we need people to serve. We need serving hearts. Pastor Jamie can't do this by himself.
Amen.
He can't do this just with the staff or with us interns that are here. We need people that want to serve, that want to see the kingdom grow.
Amen. Go ahead, boy. Preach it.
I would say to thank the people who, are working at the church, because
Good one.
I feel like people don't realize, like, they just come into church and they see everything looking all nice. They see, floors clean, windows wiped down, but I feel like people don't realize someone had to do that.
Yeah.
My dad's been doing this since my whole life, but I didn't even realize
Yeah.
like how much truly went into it. Like, I feel like my dad doesn't like, hey, guess what we did at work today?
We scrub toilets and wash
Literally,
windows.
I didn't even realize all that kind of stuff. So I feel like it's easy to overlook.
That's a great one. I don't think people there are parts of ministry that you get appreciation for. Like, people appreciate me at times. People appreciate Pastor Simeon at times. But I don't think the people who serve in kids ministry get nearly enough appreciation that they should be getting. I don't think there's quite a few areas. That's just one that comes to the top of my head. But people who serve in certain areas to make the church look amazing, that's a huge thing that somebody's got to wipe those windows. And we got a lot of windows around here. Somebody got to wipe them. What about you, Gav?
I would say it's very rewarding, like Jackson said. And I wish that people would just be able to see like what all goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Because I mean, before I started, it was like, I wonder how much actually goes on here. And now it's like, wow, there is a lot going on behind the scenes here. So I just wish everyone got to like experience that and see.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Well, I'm proud of all of y'all. Thankful that God sent you here, and I'm thankful that you took the chance to be a part of this internship. Got 60 days left with you, man. It's exciting. 60 days left. So proud of you. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you.
Can you believe that 40 minutes has flown by that quick?
That was 40 minutes.
That's 40
Yeah.
minutes. That's insane.
It is
I
not
thought
for
we
like
just
40
started.
minutes.
Yeah.
Literally.
Love y'all.
I was just thinking,
Y'all, let's do it again.
we're finished this off quick. I was like, we
No.
cut it short.
Love
Say it
y'all.
again.
Thanks for hanging out. Peace
Thank you.
out.
Peace out.
Let's go.